Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island and Bluffton, South Carolina. Today is October 12th, 2015. We're on Hilton Head Island in Palmetto Dunes, the oceanfront community with golf, tennis. And this home, a beauty, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms at 8 offshore. Listed for $579,000 with Century 21 Advantage Properties. We're going to walk through this house, see if it could possibly be for you. You're going to like the private pool, the water view out the back of the lagoon. This house has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a 2-car garage, everything on one level excepting the 1 bedroom and bath upstairs. I'm showing it to you as a buyer's agent with 40 years of Hilton Head Island real estate experience. Let's just look around this neighborhood real quick before we go in. This house is on 0.51 acres, so it is a very large wooded lot. You notice you have mature foliage here in Palmetto Dunes. The buyer of this house is probably looking for a personal second home, possibly a primary home. I work with a lot of buyers who are looking for places in ocean communities, that is to say where you can bike or walk to the beach, and that would be a priority for this buyer, I think. Someone who wants to be on Hilton Head Island. Well, again, my name is Richard Kadish. It's Kadesch. My company is Go Gated Realty, like gated communities. And I'm the Gated Community Specialist, ladies and gentlemen. And both Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are federally registered trademarks. And Palmetto Dunes is a gated community. It has 2 24-hour manned security gates, several neighborhoods, which vary quite a bit in their character, from being very vacation and resort oriented to being very quiet and residential oriented. Well, this house is tucked back away from the vacation activity pretty well, so I would consider this to be more in the residential category. However, I believe the current owner maintains it as a second home, and it is also perfectly fine to consider renting this house to vacationers. Well, this house has a traditional style to it. It has the rough sawn cypress exterior with a semi-transparent stain, and everything's on slab. We have a concrete walkway that brings you to the front door. When we step inside, everything is on one level under our feet on concrete. Let's go in and take a look. Now, this house is an example of one that has a very good floor plan, a very good design, good architecture. And at the same time, as we look around, we'll see that it does need some updating. And I do believe that that's in the price, but that'll be up to you. The furnishings are not included, so you can decorate to your heart's content. We obviously have a beautiful back deck out here, and swimming pool, private pool with beautiful water view, which is what we call a lagoon. It's large enough that some people might call it a lake, of course. And of course, down there you can put in your rowboat, your canoe, your kayak, and just enjoy the beautiful residence here on Offshore Drive. Well, let's go in and see this house in more detail. Clearly a very high ceiling in the living room. That spiral staircase takes us up to the 4th bedroom. Those windows bring in beautiful light across the ceiling. And over on this side of the house we have the dining room and the family room. We have both a cathedral ceiling in the kitchen and a tray ceiling in our family room. Again, this house has 2,470 square feet, so it's big enough to have both a living room and a family room. And this is a brick facing on the fireplace. Beautiful hearth. Again, this house is sold unfurnished, so you just have to imagine your own furniture here. The breakfast bar. And your countertop is tiled. The cabinets are pretty, and real wood cabinets. The appliances, I think, are a little dated. I think most anyone who would buy this house would be getting a new appliance package. This eat-in kitchen area is absolutely beautiful. With a little desk. That is your pantry with the bifold doors there. And off to the back we have a screen porch, which you could also describe as being a Florida room or a Carolina room. It has a tiled floor, and the reason I say Carolina room, of course, is because you simply have to slide those panels up and then it becomes a screen porch for you. So this room is more versatile than just a screen porch. It's also a Carolina room, and it too has a vaulted ceiling, ceiling fans are in many of the rooms of this house. And this too has a beautiful view out across the back to the private swimming pool and the lake. Lots of privacy in this house because of the mature trees, the large size of the lot. We'll just take a look down this side of the house through the glass. Well, I work with a lot of buyers who start their search with the need for an ocean community. Many other buyers say they have to have a gated community. And of course, many buyers tell me they have to be on Hilton Head Island. Well, that's fine with me. That's what I do as a buyer's agent, is I help you shop and compare communities and houses and take you out and show you what you want to see. Well, in the world of these ocean communities, which would include Palmetto Dunes, where we are now, and of course Sea Pines, Shipyard, those would be your big ones, with Port Royal Plantation. Well, to find a 4-bedroom home at $579 with a private pool is definitely on the low side. Now, I know that that may seem like a lot of money, and it is, but in this marketplace here, as an example, the lowest price 4-bedroom in Palmetto Dunes to sell in the last 90 days, according to our MLS, sold for $610,000, with the average 4-bedroom house having sold being $840,000. Now, granted, this house needs some work, but you get the idea of what I'm saying to you. That low price is already reflecting, I think, the need for some work. This is an oversized 2-car garage with the automatic door openers. Large laundry room. This is the way many of you would probably come into the house. We just saw this little half bathroom on the right, just to get oriented. Here then is coming into the kitchen and the family breakfast area, the family room. We turn left and head across our main hallway, and at the front of the house we have a beautiful dining room with a trio of windows. Your window coverings are included, the furniture is not. And our 3 bedrooms are on this side of the house. The primary bedroom being to the right, your second and third bedroom here being to the left, and at the end of the hall on the right, well, let's take a look at the primary. You enter in and there's a his and her walk-in closets on either side. The bedroom has a recessed ceiling with a ceiling fan. Plenty of space here for your king-size furniture. Again, just try to imagine your own furniture in here. I don't think that's hard to do, but you can see there's plenty of room for furniture here. The bathroom has a dual vanity with cultured marble top. We have a jetted tub. And a separate shower, which is tiled all the way up and across the ceiling. This is cultured marble. If you're not familiar with that, it is a man-made resin product with quartz dust mixed in, very durable, very attractive, in the finest homes on the island. Now I can see many of my buyers who would replace this. And again, this is a renovation that would be optional depending on your taste and budget. Pocket door. But again, you just have to look at the price, the features, the fact that you have a pool and a water view, the size of the house and the location here within Palmetto Dunes. Overall within Palmetto Dunes, by the way, prices range from $4.99 up to almost $7 million. The average house for sale in Palmetto Dunes today is over $1.5 million. So we talk about this according to our MLS, by the way, that requires a disclaimer that you're not relying on that information to make a purchase, and it's not indicative of any fact whatsoever, is the MLS disclaimer. But nevertheless, that's what I took the data to say. I'm sharing it with you just to give you the point that this is an exclusive community, which is definitely a very well-known residential and vacation resort community. We have here a his and her, or rather Jack and Jill bathroom that is shared then by the second and third bedrooms on the same side of the hallway. And so when you have a home like this that has a good floor plan, the space that you need, the location within this beach community of Palmetto Dunes, well, they're in short supply at this price. This has the opportunity for you to decorate the home, renovate the home, and when you're finished, you'd have something that just could not possibly be duplicated at this price. You consider this is almost 2,500 square feet. You're talking much more to build a house today at this price, if you could even find a lot to do it. Well, as a buyer's agent, I'm not here to twist your arm on this house, ladies and gentlemen. I don't work for Exit Realty. I don't work for this owner. I work for you as a buyer's agent with the proper agreement, of course, and it's easy to do because I'm only paid at closing, if you buy and when you close, by the commission that is already in the price of this house and any other. And so I just invite you to give me a call or send me an email. Tell me what you're looking for, and let's work together to find it. And again, I have 40 years of Hilton Head Island real estate experience and advice that you can trust. And one other thing about buyer's agency is that the commission that your agent earns is the same whether they are brand new or whether they have 40 years of experience like I do. Well, let me give you my contact information. Invite you to call or drop me a note. My cell number is 843-684-2933. And my email is rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. Here we have our heat pump, which looks almost new. That's your most expensive appliance for most people. It's good to know that that's new. Won't be replacing that for a long time. Well, my website is gogated.com. And as I said, you can search all MLS properties at gogated.com at any time on your own. But please give me a call, drop me a note, an email. Let's get acquainted and work together to find the home or villa that you want here in Palmetto Dunes or on Hilton Head Island. Possibly Bluffton, I don't know yet. But I work with buyers who are looking for homes and villas, and more now, lots I might add, because building is coming back big time now. We're well out of the recession here for the most part. When I say for the most part, there are still a very few foreclosures around, only one in Palmetto Dunes. Of just a very few others. We're talking about 8 or 10 on the whole island in terms of homes, but we're the 13th fastest growing county in the United States. That's Beaufort County, where we're located. The 13th fastest growing county in the United States. So there's many people who are taking jobs here, moving to the area, relocating here for jobs or retirement. This is a beautiful place to live, ladies and gentlemen. I've lived here for 40 years, 36 on Hilton Head Island, 4 over in Bluffton, South Carolina. I certainly would invite you to call or email. Let's get acquainted. Thank you for watching this video. I've really enjoyed showing you this house. This is, I guess you could say, an oldie but a goodie, built in 1987. Clearly needs some upgrades to be like new, but I don't see that as being a problem. Hopefully it would be a labor of love for the right buyer and at the right price. So please call me. Again, 843-684-2933. If you like this video, there are more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Please subscribe. Look forward to meeting you on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, on the internet, and working with you as your buyer's agent here on Hilton Head Island or Bluffton, South Carolina. Thank you again for watching.